Hello student, how are you? Welcome and good evening. We are discussing about surface area and volume, chapter number 13, and at last we were at example number 3rd of exercise number 13.3, and let's go continue. Example number 4. A conical tent is 10-meter high and the radius of its base is 24 meter. Then find slant height of the tent. Second, cost of the canvas required to make the tent if the cost of 1 meter square canvas is rupees 70. See here, tent of with radius 24 meter and height 10 meter. So the height 10 meter and we have to find slant height. So solution first, given height of the cone, that means h is equal to 10 meter and radius of the cone r is equal to 24 meter. Hence slant height of the cone L is equal to in under root r square plus s square. Therefore L is equal to r is 24, so 24 square plus 10 square. So therefore L is equal to 26 meter. So this is the answer of our first question. Find the slant height of the cone. Second one, the curved surface area of the cone is equal to pi RL. So is equal to 22 by 7 into R is 24 and L is 26. So is equal to 13,728 divided by 7 meters square. Now see, cost of 1 meter square, 1 meter square. Okay, so here meter square. Cost of 1 meter square canvas is rupees 70. Hence cost of canvas required to make the tent is equal to 13,728 divided by 7 into 70. So is equal to 1,37,280 rupees. Hence the cost of the canvas required to make such a tent is 1,37,280 rupees. So next, example number 5. What length of terperium 3 meter wide will be required to make conical tent of height 8 meter and base radius 6 meter. Assume that the extra length of material that will be required for stitching margin and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter. Here use pi is equal to 3.47. So we use here pi is equal to 3.14 instead of 22 by 7. So now see here. Solution: given height of the conical tent h is equal to 8 meter and radius of the conical tent r is equal to 6 meter. So first let us find out the slant height of the conical tent is L is equal to in under root r square plus s square. So r is 6 and L is 8, h is 8. Therefore, L is equal to under root 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64. 36 plus 64 is equal to 100 and under root 100 is equal to 10. Therefore, L is equal to 10 meter. Now, curved surface area of the cone is equal to pi r L. So, pi is equal to 3.14 into 6 into 10. So, the multiplication is 188.4 meters square is the curved surface area of the cone. Now area of tent. So area of the terpelium sheet, therefore it is length into breadth is equal to 188.4. Length, breadth is given 3. So length is 188.4 divided by 3 is equal to 62.8 meter. Now given that wastage of margin is 20 centimeter. So 20 centimeter is equal to 0.2 meter. Hence actual length of terpelium sheet required is equal to 62.8 plus 0.2 is equal to 63 meter. Hence the length of the required terpelium sheet will be 63 meter. Now surface area of a sphere. So surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Curved surface area of a hemisphere, so is the half of the total surface area of a sphere. That means is equal to 2 pi r square. Curved surface area of a hemisphere and total surface area of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square plus base of that area of the base of that hemisphere is pi r square. So is equal to total is 2 pi r square plus pi r square is equal to 3 pi r square, where r is the radius of the sphere. Now let us solve example of exercise number 13.4. So example number first. Find the surface area of a sphere of radius is given. First 10.5 centimeter, second 5.6 centimeter, third 14 centimeter. Solution. First, given radius of the sphere r is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Hence, surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 22 by 7 into 10.5 into 10.5. Is equal to 1386 centimeters square. Second, given radius of the sphere r is equal to 5.6 centimeter. Hence, surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 20 pi is 22 by 7 into r square 5.6 into 5.6. So is equal to 394.24 centimeters square. So it is easy to understand to find out the surface area of the sphere. Next one, third, given radius of the sphere r is equal to 14 centimeter. Hence, surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 22 by 7 into r is 14. So 14 into 14. So is equal to 2464 centimeters square. Now example number second. Find the surface area of a sphere of diameter. So diameter is given. First one 14 centimeter, second 21 centimeter and third 3.5 meter. Now let us solve. First one. So given diameter of sphere is 14 centimeter. Hence radius of the sphere r is equal to 14 divided by 2 centimeters. So 14 by 2 is equal to 7 centimeter. Hence surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 522 by 7 into 7 into 7. R is 7. So r square is equal to 7 into 7. So is equal to 616 centimeters square is the surface area of diameter 14. Second, given diameter of the sphere is 21 centimeter. Hence, radius of the sphere is equal to 21 divided by 2 centimeter. is equal to 10.5 centimeter. Hence, surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 22 by 7 into 10.5 into 10.5 is equal to 1386 centimeters square. Third, given diameter of the sphere is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Hence, radius of the sphere is equal to 3.5 divided by 2 meter is equal to 1.75 meter is the radius. Hence, surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square is equal to 4 into 22 by 7. R is 1.75 meter. So, into 1.75 into 1.75 is equal to 38.5 meters square. Now example number 3rd. Find the total surface area of a hemisphere of radius 10 centimeter. Use pi is equal to 3.14. So radius is given. Given radius of the hemisphere r is equal to 10 centimeter. Hence, the total surface area of the hemisphere is equal to 3 pi r square is equal to 3 into 3.14 into 10 into 10 is equal to 942 centimeter square is the total surface area of the said hemisphere with radius r is equal to 10 centimeters. Example number 4. The radius of a spherical balloon increased from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter as air is being pumped into it. So try to understand the radius of a spherical balloon increased from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter. As air is being pumped into it, then find the ratio of surface areas of the balloon in the two cases. So first one is when radius is 7 centimeter and then radius is increased from 7 centimeter to 14 centimeter. Okay. So solution. So given radius R1 of spherical balloon is 7 centimeter and radius R2 of spherical balloon when air is pumped into it is increased to 14 centimeter. So is equal to 14 centimeter. Now required ratio is equal to initial surface area divided by surface area after pumping air into balloon. So initial surface area is pi r1 square and surface area after pumping air into the balloon is 4 pi r2 square. So 4 pi is cancel out. So is equal to r1 square divided by r2 square. Now r1 is 7, r2 is 4. So 7 by r2 is 14. R1 is 7. So 7 by 14 whole raised to square is equal to 1 half raised to square is equal to 1 divided by 4. Hence the required ratio is 1 to 4. Example number 5. A hemispherical bowl made of brass has inner diameter 10.5 centimeter. So it is inner diameter. Find the cost of tin plating it on the inside at the rate of rupees 16 per 100 centimeters square. So first one we have to find out the surface area of the given hemispherical bowl. See here. According to the question, inner radius r of hemispherical bowl is equal to 10.5 divided by 2 centimeter because 10.5 is the diameter of the bowl. So radius is half of the diameter, so is equal to 5.25 centimeter. So therefore surface area of hemispherical bowl is equal to 2 pi r square is equal to 2 into 22 by 7. R is 5.25. So into 5.25 into 5.25. So is equal to 173.25 centimeters square. Now cost of tin plating 100 centimeters square area is rupees 60. So therefore cost of tin plating 173.25 centimeters square area is equal to 16 into 173.25 divided by 100 is gives us 27.72 rupees. Hence the cost of tin plating the inner side of the hemispherical bowl is 27.72 rupees. Now, so far we have studied about the surface area, and now let us start to understand how to find out volume. So, volume of cuboid is equal to base area into height, but base area is length and breadth into height, or in other words volume of cuboid is equal to L into B into H, where L, B and H are respectively the length, breadth and height of the cuboid. So student, we will solve some examples to find out volume of cuboid in the exercise number 13.5 in our next period. So till then, goodbye, and try to solve such examples of exercise number 13.1 to 13.4 at your home. Okay, and try to understand it. It is this chapter is very important for your next coming year. Okay, so we will meet you soon in our next period. Till then, goodbye to all of you. Thank you.